Yes, 300. That means it's just so much baby to know. Hey everybody, what's going on, my beautiful butterflies? I thank you guys so much for coming over. Y'all know usually I do 2 songs, but I am so excited about this interview today. I love me some Momma Titas. I promise you I do. You know, real knows real, and I love how she just shoots from the hip and just say it like it is. Okay. So I think she's in the back and she's waiting, and I'm going to bring her on. Remember, this chat is full of love over here. Don't bring no shenanigans. We don't play that over here because my April and 300, my moderators will snap you before I can even see it. But I love you all, and thanks again for coming over. Hey, Momma Tita.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for accepting. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So, yes, I'm just excited. How was your day?
It was good. It was good. I did a little shopping today and stuff like that. You know, I'm looking
Okay.
for paper towels and toilet paper and all those kind of things. Yeah, I had a
Okay.
good day.
Good.
How about
Awesome.
yourself?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I won't complain. I came home and took a nap and was like, couldn't wake up for real. I was tired.
You needed that. You
Yes,
probably
ma'am.
needed it.
Yes, ma'am. I did. Hi, Triple L, and hi, everybody. So we're gonna get started. Mama Tita, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Y'all know my name is Tita. My real name is Dion. Well, everybody calls me Dion.
Mhm.
Um, but Tita was given to me by the kids.
Okay.
Tita means auntie in Tagalog, in
Okay.
Filipino. So everybody started. Well, actually, my sisters, we're all Titas because we're aunts.
Okay.
But for some reason, Tita stuck with me, and everybody would, the kids was just calling me Tita. So that's how that came about. And I'm from the DMV.
Okay.
Yeah, I was raised in Maryland, Lothian, Maryland. And then I moved to DC, and that's where I stayed for many years.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. So you know about crabs, crab
Oh
cake.
yes. Oh, my daddy loved crabs. Yes, he
Oh
fixed.
my goodness.
Yes, all the time.
Yes, I love crabs. I'm Creole, so you know I love all that seafood stuff. So
Oh, are you?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So my grandmother used to make a wicked bowl of gumbo. Oh,
Oh wow.
and
I
so
That's one thing I don't know about. I would love, girl. Oh,
I can make it. I can't make it like grannies, but I make a mean bowl my dang self. Yes, ma'am.
I bet you do.
I can teach you how to make it too. Yes, ma'am. So okay, so you said that you were in DC for a while, right? You were in
Yeah, I
DC.
was there for years, many years, 25, close to 30 years. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
hmm
How many kids you got? Do you have any?
Yeah, I have 2 kids. I have a daughter, Risha.
Okay.
She's 20. I can't never remember. She's 28 or 29, but she's one of those. And I have a son who's 14. His name is Reese.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
them are the two that you always talking about.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
hmm
I never put 2 and 2 together. I'm slow. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
never.
that's okay. I am too sometimes.
Awesome. Awesome. So, what has Miss Tita been up to? Just tell us a little bit about you.
Well, mm, it I actually, when you say what have I been up to now, I'm up to myself,
Okay.
being about myself. getting to know myself,
Amen.
um, being over on this side, because a
Yeah.
lot of the years, I used drugs. That was my
Okay.
life. And
Okay.
so being on this side, it's just, that's basically what I'm up to, getting to know who I am, you
Okay.
know.
Did something happen for you to do drugs, or did just one day you just like recreational and it just kicked in?
Yeah, recreational. I started out doing recreational socially.
Okay.
Yeah, and it pretty much I liked it, and it stole
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, I started creeping over more and more. It started out weekends. I started out using with a girlfriend of mine who was dating a drug dealer.
Okay.
And we would go to the club and socially get high before the club.
Uh-huh.
And then this one particular night, I remember it very vividly. I tried crack, and
Okay.
honey, that uh, I tried that, and that was it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah. I was gone.
I love how honest you are. I really do. I've seen some stuff, like let me tell you something. My addiction was never drugs, mine was sex.
Okay.
You
Now
know,
that's an addiction too.
yes, it
Yeah,
is. And
it is.
that's what trips me out about people because, we deem one addiction, but we don't deem them all. If you're gonna talk about one, I put down somebody for one, you need to put down all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because
I do.
one is not better than the other. So it's all an
Yes.
addiction, it's all driving your life, it's
Mm-hmm.
all cravings.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Yep.
And everything. So yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I can't say I know your walk because I've never done that, but I still had my own stuff I stood in. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
you
Yep.
know,
Yes, I
okay.
do. I
So,
understand that. Yep. The addiction is addiction. And you're right, Libra Butterfly. A lot of times people try to put it, bad things on, other addictions and others. They all
mhm.
anything too much of
Come
is
on,
not good for you.
that's it. That's it.
Mhm.
Anything you and I mean, even and I joke about this. What me and coffee, my love affair with coffee, but don't you know I tried my best to stop that, and don't you know I couldn't.
The coffee drinking.
Yes, I'm a coffee
Are
drinker.
you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I'm telling you, I've tried, and I even stopped like the other day. My day went to doo doo, and I was like, I couldn't do this. So I went and got this pack of coffee, and I put honey. It's like everything is so bad. I was like, I'm too addicted to this, but it's the caffeine in it.
It is, and you know what? When you don't get it, because I'm a coffee drinker too.
Okay,
I get a headache.
thank you. Yes.
If I go 2 days without coffee, I get a headache.
Right. It's like
Mhm.
coming off of a high or something.
Yes, yes,
Withdrawal symptoms and stuff.
absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. So when you were in the top part of your let's just say when you were coming out of your addiction, what can you tell us what helped you come out? Like, did you see yourself
Could you say the end part? Because you faded out at the end. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Something happened. I don't know. Baby, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you
Okay.
see me?
Yeah, I heard the first part, but I didn't hear the second part. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. No, I
Yeah.
was saying, what was the thing that was bringing you out of your addiction? Did you have like
Well,
was it the kids, or was it that you had lost everything, or
no, it
okay,
wasn't none of that because I
okay,
lost everything. I lost everything. I lost my kids first. That was the first thing I lost. I still kept going.
okay.
It was none of that. I, I just, I
Mm-hmm.
just thought I would die like this because nothing. I would hear of people getting clean and leaving out and getting themselves together, and they would, I would see them
Mm-hmm.
driving cars and looking good. They were gaining their weight, but I just don't know why I could not. I mean, nothing. None of those things made me stop, and it's.
Okay.
I hate to say that when I share, in
Mm-hmm.
meetings and stuff. None of that. People say, "Oh, my kids, this." None of that. That. I dropped my daughter off, and that was that. Once I
Yeah.
dropped her off, I was able to really
Yeah, get in
get
there
this.
then. Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't none of that. It was just that time. I guess I just got older,
Mm-hmm.
tired. I've been it was a lot of things. I would get sick, go in the hospital. There's a
Yeah.
lot of health issues I had, and I would go in the hospital and be near death and come out and do the same thing.
Okay.
So it just was just that I just got sick and tired of being tired.
There
You
you
know,
go.
tired,
Mhm.
tired,
Yeah.
tired.
Well,
Yeah,
that
and then my son Reese Cup, I think maybe that was it too. Because I wanted to raise him differently than I did my first child.
okay.
So I guess you could say was my son, because that second pregnancy and being older, being pregnant,
Yeah.
when I told my family, they were very disappointed, and I told them, I said, I'm going to raise this one right. And even
Right.
though I didn't know how I was going to do that,
Mm-hmm.
I did not know how I was going to do that, but I wanted to try. So that's what I did. I tried. I had a
All
little
right.
mustard seed of hope.
Now, come on. Yes. That's awesome because my rock bottom may not be yours and yours may not be mine. Like you said, everybody was saying what made them, stop or whatever. And I
Yeah.
think it's important for people to realize is that everybody has their bottom, whatever that may look like. I have an uncle who, to me, when he saw the guy die next to him in the drug house, he kept doing dope. He just scooted over and just kept doing dope. To me, that would have been my just like what I think. Let me just say it like that.
You
I
think?
think it
Yeah.
would have been my bottom. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I mean, he's clean now and doing great and all that. But he was telling me about the story. He was like, it still wasn't enough for me to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
was like, wow.
Everybody
So,
had their own bottom.
mhm.
Nobody have their same bottoms, because people will come to me and say, "Well, you done this. Look at you. Look at you. You ain't got enough yet." And I think everybody. Yeah, you're right. Everybody have their own bottom. Yep.
Wow. Well, evidently, whatever it was, you're doing great. You're
I
doing
thank God for
awesome.
bottoms.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Thank God.
So, what are you doing now? Like, what
Now
are you? Mhm.
I'm just, taking it one day at a time. I'm
Okay.
I'm trying not to be too cocky with
Yeah.
my recovery, because you can be too cocky, and I mean, I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
I can be a cocky bitch and think I know it all, and I don't know it all.
Yeah.
I
None
am
of us
doing
do.
it one day at a time. I'm
Yes,
Libra
ma'am.
butterfly. That's it.
Yes. One
24
day.
hours. That's it.
I always say if people mind the business that pays them, it'll be less trouble.
Mm. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Why you trying to worry about what's over in somebody else's camp?
Yeah.
You got so
Yeah.
much time to focus on you because your stuff
Yeah.
stinks.
Yes, substance.
So oh
And
my
I
goodness.
always say, when I'm doing that, when I find myself digging in somebody else's shit, then I'm not watching my own. Something I'm deflecting. I'm not looking at myself. I don't want to.
Right.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm. Awesome. What would you if money was no object, what would you be doing? What you think you would be doing?
if money was no object, wow. That would I probably would open my own daycare center,
Okay.
or I would be driving a tractor trailer. I
Really?
have a couple of dreams. Yeah, like everybody else.
Wow. Tractor trailer for real?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
I'm
I
gonna tell
found
you
that
what
out
too
when I
though.
got clean, and I became an Uber driver, and I liked it, and I was driving, and I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And so I started looking into, jobs that drive. And
Okay.
that's when I started, yeah, you kind of discover things when you get clean, because you have clarity.
That's true. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. See, you get it. Yeah, you get it.
That
Mhm.
clarity, man.
It ain't nothing like it.
It ain't shit like it. I
No.
would be
Oh,
broke. If somebody told me I had to be broke and I'd have clarity, then I'd be broke.
I know that's right. I know that's right. It's like me. I've been having kids ever since I was like 12. What I mean by that is I had to take care of my little sister.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
had my first baby 7 days before my 16th birthday.
Oh, you are a young mother.
Yes, ma'am. And
Okay.
so now that I'm 50, I turned 50 in September of last year, and my baby will be 18 Monday. I mean Sunday. So she's the last of all the babies. So
Oh,
now
that's
I'm ready
wonderful.
to, yeah, I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to,
It's about you now. It's
there
getting
you
ready to be
go.
about you.
There you go. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
And I was gonna leave last year when I turned 50, but my baby girl asked me, "Well, mom, can you just wait until I graduate?" And I promised her I'll wait until you graduate. Because she's the only reason why I'm still in the state that I'm in. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to just see what else I can do in life.
oh, Libra butterfly, I understand, baby. That's a wonderful thing. I admire people who are empty nesters and they've done raised their kids,
Hmm.
because then that's when you can. I mean, I'm just thinking you can
Yeah,
really be about yourself.
there you go. And sometimes I feel because I do give a lot and I give of myself so much
Hmm.
that I feel sometimes that it's a selfish moment, but that's okay. We all need our selfish moments, where we focus on us. Because if you don't, let me tell you, this is what I've learned, and you can chime in on this. As long as you give, people a take.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
You have
That's
to actually be
very, very
like,
true.
okay, no, no more.
That's
You
very
know,
true.
yeah. So, and that's where I'm at with it. It's like I've developed the answer no, and it feels good.
And it feels good, unselfishly. Yeah.
There you go.
But sometimes you do have to be selfish with yourself and your time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you do.
Thank
And
you.
I'm telling myself that because as I've come on this side and been in recovery, because I was absent for so long, I
Mhm.
tend to overdo, with
Yeah.
my friends and family because I wasn't there.
Right.
So, but you can't get back time. My sponsor tells me that all the time. You can't get back time.
Right.
You just
That's
do the
what
best you can do.
right. And
Mhm.
anybody who expects you to is somebody that you don't need in your
You
life.
don't need them. Yep. Yep. That's true.
Yes, ma'am. So
Absolutely.
now that okay, so I asked you that question about if money was no problem. Now, how do you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years?
I see myself in the next 5 or 10 years driving a big rig.
All
Yeah,
right.
I do. I do. Yep. When Reese Cups gets out of this house, it's gonna be all about me. I got four or five
No,
more years.
awesome. That's not long, Mama
It's
Tita.
not long. It's not. Yep, because I used to say, "Oh, I got 8 years. I got 7 years." No, it's 4 years now.
Nobody's counting, but it's 4 years.
Yeah. I don't know
Oh
what
my
happens
goodness.
when you get 50. When
It's
you
like
turn
you wake
50,
up on it. Oh my goodness.
does your clock tick and you say, "Oh, it's my turn. It's
Right,
my turn."
right.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. It's like, I feel like I can take the world by storm now.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
really do, because I
Yeah.
feel like I gave myself to
Mm.
my children and everybody and all this and stuff. So now it's time for me. And I'm not gonna
Mm.
feel bad because it's time for me either.
I
So
love the sound of that. I love the sound of that, baby. I
yes,
do.
ma'am. What's the thing? What's a hobby that you like? At least two hobbies that you do that you like.
Two hobbies. I like to work. I don't know, that's not a hobby. But I don't know. I do like to drive. I know I said that before, but
No,
I
but
love
you know,
driving. I
yeah,
love driving. I love the feeling of the road,
yeah.
especially when it's just me and the road and my thoughts.
Okay.
So I like that. I like to drive, especially when the sun comes up, like about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my favorite time to drive, or in the evening time when it dusk.
When it comes down,
Um,
yeah.
I like the water, swimming.
Me
I,
too. I can't
mhm.
swim, but I love watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love swimming. Yeah,
Okay.
oldies but goodies. Y'all know I love music. I love me some
Yes.
music. Music takes you. You could be in a headspace, of a messed up headspace, and turn on some music, and you could. It just takes you away
Thank
to
you.
another space.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. I love it. I'm a music person too. I love it.
Are you? What's your favorite music? Is what type of music? You like
Old
all music?
school. Old school.
Old school. Old school.
Mhm.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. One of my favorite groups is the Whispers,
Oh, the
and then
whispers.
Maze and Frankie Beverly. That's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, you are old school. Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And see, my family, we sing. We have gospel groups and stuff. So I've been singing since I was 4.
Do you sing?
I do a little something. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm have to hear you. I know not now, but whenever I would love to hear you sing. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And I want to tell you that I think so much of you are awesome. When
Well,
I was
thank
reading your
you.
book, because I'm reading your book now.
Okay.
I'm not a
Okay.
fast reader.
Oh,
Tell you
take
that.
your time. Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah. But I think it's awesome that you went to school
Oh,
and your testimony, and you didn't let nothing stop you.
thank you. Thank
That's
you so much.
that's I think a lot of that. Like, no, it's you didn't you just kept going.
Yes.
And for you to have that doctor on the front of your name, honey, and on the end of your name, I think
Yes.
that's great. That's a big accomplishment.
As you know,
Just
thank you. That's what everybody keeps telling. I just don't look at it like I don't know. It'll hit me one day.
it sure should hit you. Because if it was me, I would have it all over the place. That's wonderful. That's a big accomplishment, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I'm
you
so
so
glad
much.
to know you.
Oh, you too. That
Yeah.
means a lot. You just don't know.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I almost pulled my hair out getting it, but I got it.
You got it. That's right. And no one
I
can ever take it away from you.
no, ma'am. And thank you so much for even inquiring about my books. I appreciate that. I was so happy to send them to you. I'm like, oh, let me send them.
I got an autograph. I tell everybody that.
Mhm.
I got an autographed copy.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I didn't want no on Amazon. I wanted one that came from your hands to mine. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I can say this, shout out to Anthony McNeil. Um,
Yes.
he sent me some music. He when I tell you whenever we do get a chance to get together to make this CD, it's gonna be epic. It is going to be epic. I just really wanted a song to put in the book for my next book, my third
Yeah,
one.
something's going on with my phone.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's muffled or something. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm having technical difficulty with my phone. When somebody calls, I don't know, it interrupts I don't know.
That's
So
okay.
I'm gonna go in the chat, Libra Butterfly, because I don't want to mess up your live stream. But I can't hear you, but I'm gonna be in the chat. Okay, baby, is that
Okay,
okay?
sweetie. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye, everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know if she can hear me or not. Okay. Well, yeah, what I was telling Mama Tita, I'm waiting for it to show up in the chat. Yes, and Mr. Anthony McNeil, Mr. Chop It Up, um, he is the music person behind the CD that I'm gonna do. We just have to have a time to come together and do what we got to do so that we can go ahead. I was originally just wanting to make one song dedicated to my daughter, who was murdered last year. Some of y'all don't know that, but she was murdered. She was murdered in April, and we found her in June. And she hadn't even turned 30. It was her 30th year, so we had her memorial a week after her. I mean, we had her memorial a week before her 30th birthday. So I really wanted to just get the CD, do one song dedicated to her in my next book because I'm doing the third book. And actually, somebody asked about my books. You can actually go on Amazon. The picture that's on the screen that you see, that is the copy, the front of one of my books. And the name of it is God Can Still Use Damaged Goods. That's the first book. And the second book is, what is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is my second book? Look, I'm tripping now. I'm like, what is it? I think of it because I'm drawing a blank right now. But yeah, if you email me, I can email you the names and everything of the books, or we can go from there. But I am so happy that Mama Tita took the time out to let me interview her today. StreamYard would not let us be great, but that's okay. I'll thank you guys. Yeah, we're this family. We're really healing. You know, it was hard. It was hard, but and it's still hard. Don't get me wrong, because when you used to having a certain amount of kids, and then when you get to counting your kids, you realize one's not there, you know. Um, but I think that has a lot to do with me ready to leave Kentucky. I think it does because good, better, and different. My daughter Jasmine lived her life. Whether you liked it or not, she was who she was and she made no apologies. And I love that. I love it. So it's just time, y'all. It's time. And what I wanted y'all to take away from Momma Tita today is no matter where you find yourself, there is always life after, and I mean, I'm so amazed with her. I watch her lives, I just be hearing stuff, and I like how candid she is about her life. It's like, I don't need y'all to try to, dox me or whatever. I'll tell my own dang on story, because in some sectors of YouTube, some people took up doxing as a sport, you know. And my thing was I couldn't be a part of that. I don't do drama. I'm a fighter. I don't do drama. Meaning that a lot of stuff that happened with YouTube, I couldn't deal with it because I'd be ready to fight. I mean, really fight. So when you know your limitations, you don't put yourself in a line of fire like that. So I stay in my lane, which is doing what I do, and I support who I support. There you go. Thank you, Momma Tita. From sexual abuse to spiritual use. I knew it. Y'all pray for me. So I can say, whoo, the man is big at times. Let me see. There y'all go. That's the second one. Oh, you rock too. Yeah, April, she does rock. And I'm glad to see you out today, April. We was worried about you yesterday. Yeah, I know. Yes. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to just make sure that me and her get this interview in. This is the first, hopefully, of many, and everything. So, um, just wherever you find yourself, don't lay in it. Don't lay in your misery. Don't lay in, what your mom did, your uncles did, all that. It does not matter. How do you see you? How do you see you? And I still tell people I'm becoming. They say, becoming what? I'm not going to put nothing on the end. I'm still becoming whatever, whatever he has ordained for me, he being God. You know, there's not much that I have not done. So whatever my next chapter look like, I'm ready. I'm ready to walk in it. Uh, you all have, talked to and seen two survivors. She survived. She conquered. She's more than a conqueror. Not only did she survive what she went through, she kicked it in the butt and still going. You know, and that's what I wanted y'all to know. Just keep going. Dust yourself off. Oh, and thank you for the butterflies, y'all. I appreciate that so much. Dust yourself off. Get up and just keep going. Your what you want in life may not look like what I want in life. And that's okay. As long as every morning when you get up, you are happy with who you are and you go on to make the day a better day. My thing is I always want to leave people uh better than I met them. I don't want them to say, "Oh, I'm glad she gone." You know, not and I have something to do with it. Just go. Put one foot in front of the other and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. You know, we both have had things to happen where we could have just stopped and said, screw this, I'm done. I don't want it no more. Y'all can have it and just been done, you know. But protect your heart, protect your energy. Okay, that's very important because you do have energy vampires, people that come along to steal your energy. Okay, people that come along. Remember, energy is never destroyed; it's only transferred. So, therefore, have you ever been around somebody and you having a great day, and then when they come around you, you still having a bad day, but it seems like that they having a good day? Well, they've stole your energy. Okay, you have to protect you at all costs. I'm telling you, you know. So anyway, I thank Momma Tita for coming over. I do. There's something I want to show y'all. You guys, give me one moment. Let me see. Let me try to pull it up. And I've been smacking this gum, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just smacking this gum, but it's just what I do. I don't do, anything. I drink coffee, I chew ice, drink water, and smack gum. And that's what I've been doing is smacking this gum. So let me see. One moment. Let's see. Hold on. It's something that I want to show you guys. Let's see. Oh, come on already. I promise you. Okay. Okay. Facebook don't want me to be great today. Hold on. And for those that gotta go, I understand. Thank you so much for coming over and supporting Momma Tita. I will see you guys in the YouTube streets. I understand. Let me find what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's a couple of things I wanted to show y'all. Some of my people have already heard this, but I'm gonna bring this up because I want y'all to hear my friends them, and then I'm going to let me see. I think I sent this to somebody. Let me look there first. Oh, next Wednesday, y'all. NBA player Dirk L. Anderson Sr. I'm doing an interview with him. Come on over. He was with the Pistons. I believe that's who it was. The Pistons. Um, his name is Dirk L. Anderson. Next Wednesday, we're doing. I was able to interview him. I have an interview this year coming up with Master P, and I'll let you guys know when they actually give me the date. Um, I'm trying to get Rondo. Let me tell you what I'm working for. I like I love LeBron. Okay, let's just keep it 100. I love LeBron. He's the reason why I'm a Laker. Okay. And I want to interview LeBron this year too. If not this year, I want to have it on the schedule for next year. So I'm working my way up through the NBA players to interview them. So y'all just y'all pray for the Libra butterfly and everything. Everybody I bring on this platform has something to give, and I look at them as very, very um, intelligent, and I'm glad to know them. So I learn from everybody. I don't ever bring anybody before my people that you can't learn from. So if you see somebody over here, trust and believe it's a reason because they have something to give. So, let me see. I'm trying to get to it, y'all. I might be in the wrong one. I think I am in the wrong one. Oh well. Oh, let's see. Okay. Some of y'all, I think y'all seen. I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all this. Um, I think y'all seen um my daughter Jasmine, because Anthony, when she passed away, was very instrumental. He was the spearhead of helping me memorialize her and stuff, and he was letting people know about my child, and he was collecting money, and things like that to help us bury her. And I was so grateful to him that he took the time out to do that for us. Like I said, me and Anthony will always be cool. I promise you. I look up to him so much because this man is very intelligent. He's quiet, but he's very intelligent. And I'm one of them nerds. I'm an undercover nerd. I like intelligent people. I like people who are the underdogs. I like people who are survivors. Like I'm drawn to people like that because I'm like, wow, they went to what? Wow, So, oh, thank you, Mama Tita. Thank you. Yes. Yes. He said yes. It was so funny. I asked him and he said yes. I was like, okay, great. So I'm hopefully he can help me. Okay, so I grew up with Rondo. Y'all know Rondo played, well, some of y'all do. Rondo plays for the Lakers, okay? And I'm trying to solidify the interview with Rondo. Okay. Once I get Rondo, LeBron's next. So I'm waiting because usually Rondo comes home to Kentucky and we all go to midnight skate. See, he's a roller skater. That's what a lot of people don't know. That's where we all grew up in the city of Louisville, Kentucky together. I remember him when he was a nobody. So, we all used to go skating. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm waiting till his people, his family, talk to him, and everything like that to see if he'll do, my little show. If he say yeah, it's on and popping, so stay tuned for that as well. God has just blessed me. And I know a lot of people don't really like me talking about God, but it's who I am. He's really blessed me to have some great people to come over here. Momma Tita, I interviewed Anthony. I've interviewed Tamara Allen. She's a millionaire. Y'all should see her story. I did that. That's on one of my videos. I interviewed the millionaire Dorothy Cook. Oh my goodness. She dropped pearls of wisdom. All these people that I asked, can they just come on and say a little something on my platform? They all immediately say, yeah. And I just feel honored that, they would, somebody like me, everybody would say, yeah, because, it's a thing with YouTube about numbers. I've noticed that. Most chats that I go through, everything is about numbers, 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 numbers. And I'm like, I just wanted a place to say what I had to say. I felt like what I had to say was very important. So here I am, you know. Um, I want my 1,000 because I want the community wall. And I know that sounds sad, don't it? But but I do. I want that community wall, But if I don't get it, I'm good. Because it put me in front of you people, smart people, good people. So either way, I'm winning. I'm glad I'm winning. So that's just how I look at it. I don't, two people, thank you, Jesus. 200, thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it. But let me go here. I don't start running my mouth and forgot what I was doing. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of a couple of me and my kids, and then I'm gonna show you something else. One moment. Make sure I got the right picture up because you know how people meta y'all. Hold on. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, here we go. Y'all see, these are a couple of my babies. The one in the very front right here with her tongue out, that's the second oldest. The one in the purple, the second right here with the ears, that's the oldest. That's me. Hey, girl. That's my registered nurse, the dark skin one across from me. She's the registered nurse. And that's the baby girl. She'll be 18 Sunday. So these are just a couple of my shearings. My shearings. So I'm proud of them. This was at the memorial service for my daughter. And I'm going to show you a picture of my daughter. One moment. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Here you go. This is her. This is Miss Joggusman. This is the one that's deceased now and everything. So yeah, that's her. Yep. So I just wanted to, I came up with a bill for her. I get to meet the senator and somebody else, I forgot, to try to get the Jasmine bill passed. And y'all pray for me. The Jasmine bill is where if the Jasmine bill is if anybody shoots a gun within 6 feet to 6 to 12 feet of a daycare, a school, anywhere where there's a child, okay? Um, and if you use guns anywhere around kids like that, like even if it's a church, a shopping mall, McDonald's, wherever, you automatically gets 10 years flat. I think we need to I think what we need to do is start protecting our youth, okay? And I think that'll cut down on some of this gun violence that's going on because people are very reckless with kids' life. Um, and the other part to the bill is if you're already a felon, if you already have time on the shelf, if you kill somebody by using a gun around anywhere where there's a child 6 feet, okay, you automatically get 25 years. So now, if you're already a felon and you do it again, that's it. It's over. Okay. Now, in the things of self defense, that's different. But if you're just recklessly taking your gun because you saw, brother watermelon over there and you mad at brother watermelon and these little kids is out here playing and you decide I'm gonna shoot brother watermelon and a child get injured because you're reckless and you're a punk, then you deserve to go to penitentiary. So, that's what my heart is, to get this bill up and going because I feel like we're too reckless when it comes to kids. We're too reckless. Some of these kids don't have a chance. They're dying at 6 months and they're dying at 2 years old just because of a bullet. So that's my passion. That's my passion. I get to meet with them to see what I can do so that they can present it on the floor and get it, try to get it on the books for law. My family is in, politics and rights and all this stuff. My granddaddy is one of the civil rights leaders that's left. Only the one African American civil rights leader that's left that marched with Martin Luther King that was on the front line. Hey, T. Daniel. That was thank you, Smooch's love. That was on the front line with Martin Luther King, and this year he's been in ministry 60 years, and so we're doing something spectacular and big for him. Um, I can't tell you who they're trying to bring, but I want Farrakhan. Okay, like I told them, if I had a vote, because him and Farrakhan met once before, about 2 years ago, and they snapped a picture of them two talking, and that was epic. Okay, I mean, like that was history, and so I want them to bring Farrakhan. You know, um, they've took that suggestion, but they looking at this other African American man who made history. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. So everybody's trying to find out what it takes to get him here, how much security, blah 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 blah. So anyway, okay, thank you. Yeah, that was my wow child, my wow child. And my baby girl and her could pass for twins. And my other daughter too. It's like three of them can pass for triplets. You know, yeah. So I just wanted to say that and tell y'all, one thing I am working on. I also have a business, and I'm not gonna say the name of the business right now because I don't want people to, people are really weird. It's like they see African Americans, we see each other. Oh, thank you, love. The Miss TR, thank you. Um, it's like we see people coming up, are trying to come up, and we tear them down. Whether I like you or not, if you have a legitimate business, even if I don't wear the stuff, maybe you sell dashikis and I'm not a dashiki or whatever, just to say that. But you sell dashikis. Good job. You're another African American. Come on, you're trying to make your name in this world. Congratulations. Now I still don't like you, but congratulations. We don't do that. Other nationalities support each other even if they don't like each other. They support each other because of who they are. Like if they Jewish, they support Jews regardless. If they Polish, so on and so on. We don't do that. We still crabs in the bucket. We are still that every time somebody's clamming out, we reach up and pull them down. We don't want to clam out, but we don't want them out either. You know, is the avatar your daughter? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's a model. That's a model. Yeah. And let me tell you a little bit about the book. My first book, um, I was just now coming out of a whole bunch of stuff. I was healing. Okay. For those of you who don't really know my story, let me condense it. At the age of 8, I started being molested by an older cousin. I told my grandmother, and we're Indians, okay? We're black and we're Indians. And my grandmother, she fled where she grew up because she didn't want that to start happening to her kids and all this and stuff, okay? But nevertheless, when it came to me, her granddaughter, her response to me was, it was my fault, okay? Now, he's older than me, but it was my fault. So I forgave her. I love her. That's how it is, okay? Because I realized some things is taught, some things is learned. Um, so anyway, they gave him access to me. So after years and months and stuff like that of touches and all that, uh, he ended up, having sex with me. Okay, there was rape, there was sex, there was everything. We ended up having, matter of fact, the first uh daughter that I saw y'all on that picture that I was on with them, that's his daughter. So my second child is by my first cousin. So yeah. And it just is what it is. And for the longest, y'all, I hid it from him. I wouldn't let him know. You know, I didn't tell anybody who her daddy was. Nobody. Um, and I just started to, and I only told her when she came back into my life um because I was still underage at that time. Your mom had to say, had to say over you. You didn't have a say. This was back then, okay? And my mother just said we can't have no other kids, so she signed to put my daughter up for adoption. Okay. And so they asked me who was the daddy, and I never would tell anybody who the daddy was because I didn't. How do you tell people that your daughter's father is your cousin, your first cousin? How do you do that? So, but yeah, make a long story short. So one day I'm fast forwarding, I was sitting and I heard God say, you need to put that in a book. And I was like, I don't know how to write no book. And he said, start writing. So that's what I did. I just started writing. And then I was ministering in a conference. And this guy said, I know how to do books or whatever. And he wanted to help me. So he picked the picture and he asked me if I approved. And when I saw the picture, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's exactly what I want. So once he picked the picture and I picked everything else, he did the formatting for me. So I was instrumental in putting the book together. And it's some editing I feel like he overlooked, but nevertheless, I stand behind the body of work. And so that's how that book came about. And my second book I did on my own. So now I know what to do. My third book will be much better than any one of those. So, and I'm gonna show y'all the front of my third book. My people know, and I'm not gonna stay on here long. We almost at an hour. I'm gonna show y'all what the front cover looks like on my book. Just bear with me one moment. Let me see. My husband should be calling me in a minute too. So if I tell y'all, hold on real quick. That's why. Let's see. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. Mhm. Okay, let's go up here. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? I got it. Hold on. Okay. 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 I'm going to show y'all the front of my book. Okay. Well, what happened? Wait a minute. Okay. I love me some YouTube, T Daniel. Okay, love. Smooches. Thanks for coming over, T Daniel. You know you my sister. I love you, love. And thank you so much, babes. Let me see. Oh, okay, there it is. I had it at the bottom. I was like, what the French poodle? Okay, let's see this again. Hold on, one moment. Let's try it, y'all. Okay. There we go. That's what the front of it looks like. Me against me. I got clever with the me. Yep. So that's what the third book looks like. Now I just need to finish it up again because my old computer, it crashed. And I thought I sent the file to my new computer where I can't bring it up on my new computer. So now I have to start all the way over with this book. So yeah, that's how it is. But any true, one moment, y'all. This is him. Okay, y'all. That was Mr. Coco. Anywho, what was I going to say, y'all? But yeah, that's it. I don't want to hold y'all. Y'all know me. I can't stand real long lives, but that's just me because I don't have that much to say. It's like, yeah. But yeah, if you can, if you want to, some of the interviews that I've done, it's on my page. Oh, thank you, Mama Titas. You know I be over in your bushes sometime. I can't say nothing, but I be cracking up. I be at work like, wow, I be cracking up. But I love you too, and I love your lives as well. And thank you so much. I bow to you, Mama Tita. Thank you so much for coming over and just being you and blessing me with this interview. I really appreciate that. I do. Let me see. Wants to know after she gets and read your books, can she read? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would be honored. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for even think I'm worthy to interview. Yes. Oh, Pete Davis, thank you, love. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming over. I appreciate that. I don't take it lightly because you could have went anywhere else. And I know you support Mama Tita, but I appreciate you coming over here because that's my mama too. So now. So thank you guys. And I do herb videos too, y'all, because I'm a herbalist uncertified right now because I stopped the process. Um YouTube is taking all of our herb videos down. So if it happens to be something that you want to know, what herb goes with what, and it's not in any of my videos, let me know, and I can actually send it to you. No big problem. The main thing I've been doing is the one for What is this? Syrup. Hold on. Sarsaparilla root. Sarsaparilla root. And I'm gonna show y'all what this doing, then we out of here, okay? Sarsaparilla root. I want y'all to take that with you. Give me one moment to get that up and showing you. Sarsaparilla root. Let me see. Let's get down, let's get down, let's get down. Let's get down, 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 down. Uh, okay. Oh, table 3. Wanna get it on. Let me see. I don't know what I did with that. Now, I downloaded that today and don't know what I did with it. But I will show you this. And we'll end like this. Maybe God wanted this how it's how we're gonna end right here. All right, you 3. Give me one moment. This is how we end, y'all. Read this for me. There you go. Believe in possibilities. For with God, all things are possible. And it's a butterfly. So that's how we're leaving today, y'all. Thank you so much for coming over and supporting Coco929, aka Libra Butterfly and her Butterfly Queendom. And I want to thank everyone who took the time out to listen, even up in the clouds. And let me just say this, like I always tell you guys, if nobody tells you that you're important, you are. And if nobody tells you they love you, I do. And you all be blessed. Smooches.